Aquarius, welcome to your reading. Please keep in mind that these are general. Not all of the messages are going to resonate to a T because it is for many people at once. These readings are collective and not personal, so just keep that in mind, please. Take what resonates, dismiss what doesn't, flip and reverse as you need to. You should know if this is for you or not. If it's not lining up to you, your situation, or somebody that you may be dealing with, it may not be for you this time. We're going to move on now to a channeled message for you, Aquarius. Quick disclaimer with these channeled messages, they absolutely can be reversed and switched. This is an energy that you're going to be dealing with. So it can either be you in this energy, or you can be dealing with it externally, meaning it can be someone else. You may also find that the energy can flip and flop back and forth between two people, or you're both in the same energy and you're mirroring each other in different ways. All right, so just keep that in mind. Let's get started. Aquarius, for you, it was showing me the star card, which is, notoriously your card. It's the card of Aquarius. It was showing me that you tossed up this star into the sky and it started glowing. You were basically basking in its glow. So enjoying this, enjoying something of a dream, a goal of yours, or a wish of yours. And then it looked like this dream started to come down on you. It was kind of making that noise of like a plane crashing, when it's like diving down and it's making that noise that it's dropping. It was making that noise, and I did see that it kind of made you maybe intimidated. It kind of was a little scary for you. I did see that you almost ran away. Or maybe you even tried to run away a little bit. It was almost a vibe of, this is getting too real, okay? So it does seem like the star's going to come down on you. But what ends up happening is that this star actually was only coming down to get you. It wasn't trying to harm you. It wasn't trying to crash into you or anything like that. It was just coming down to scoop you up. So it basically swallowed you up. And then it took you up into the sky. Okay, so there's almost a feeling as well. It's like, in the meantime, this wish, this goal, this thing of yours, it could be achievement, it could be a person. It's almost outside of yourself, right? So it's almost more comfortable because it's outside of yourself. But when it starts to get too real, it starts to really kind of consume your life, maybe, in some of you. It's almost like it really merges into you. It really merges and it becomes you. You become one with the star, whatever it is for you. And that might scare some of you. Okay, that might be overwhelming for some of you. It might be scary. You might be tempted to kind of run away. You might be tempted to avoid it. Maybe you might be tempted to kind of like jump ship, right? It gets a little scary for you. It's like, holy crap, this is really going to take up a lot of my life. This is really going to take up a lot of me. It's going to require all of me. It's going to require something that is causing you to be one with the star. But what I see here is that you're encased in the star, okay? It was almost like a glass capsule, and it was still glowing, and it took you up into the sky, right? And basically you could see everything below you, and you were amazed at what you were seeing. So there's something about this star, this wish, this achievement, this goal, this dream, that you're really going to be amazed once you kind of merge into it, once you actually let it take you places, once you actually commit to this like fully and kind of maybe accept what it's going to require of you, or accept that it needs all of you, or it needs to integrate with you. Like fully, you are going to be like really amazed and like bewildered at what you see. I do feel that it's going to take you places, okay? And yeah, this merging is like, it's going to take you to a whole nother level, okay? And then I saw this star shooting away. So it's like a shooting star shooting back up into the sky. So I do feel that it is going to take you somewhere else. It is going to take you to new territory. It's going to take you places for sure. And that might be part of what's scary for you. Some of you are very comfortable where you are. Some of you are very comfortable with this thing kind of being outside of you still. So kind of like a fantasy. It's like a fantasy or a dream of yours that is like coming into a reality. And maybe it's still surreal for you. Maybe it's still like, yeah, this is, you know, kind of a fantasy of mine and I'm happy it's kind of coming true, but it's not really hitting you. The reality of it is not really like hitting you, or you're not taking it that seriously yet, where you're really coming to the reality of things. Like, this is really happening. Okay? It could be anything. It could be a business that you wanted to start and now it's happening, and now the reality is sinking in, like, holy crap, this is really taking over my life. But it's in a good way. Okay, you might go through a phase of scariness, and maybe tempted to kind of run away, because, you know, Aquarius can do that from their emotions, and it can be other things as well that are becoming too real, too serious, too it's consuming them, it's restricting them, it's really needing commitment from them, and that might be a little scary. Okay, it could be something else. Apply it to what you think it is. Of course, it might mean something different to someone else, of course. So that's what I got for you. We're going to get started now. Okay, Aquarius, we're going to pull, I think, 3 Oracle deck cards for you. 2 of these unicorns and 1 moonology. Sanctuary. It says, take time out from the world, spend more time alone, and meditate or go on a retreat. Okay. I definitely see that energy here. I forget who else had this card. It might have been Capricorn. It says gentleness. Be kind to yourself and others. Honor your gentleness and speak words of love. Beautiful. So some of you are in this energy, maybe not now, but in the future, or some of you are in the energy now where you kind of need to isolate yourself to kind of focus on something. Okay. And, you know, you may be scared of that. You may be scared of what this dream, this goal of yours is really going to require of you. And it may require you to focus on it fully. Like I said, all of you. And that may require you to isolate from other people. And that may not be something that you wish to do. Okay? But be gentle to yourself and others. Okay? We have you are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. Lots of the same cards. Either it's Pisces or Capricorn, or you have a little bit of everything here. Okay, they had similar cards to you. So if you have the same signs, go check that reading out. So the sign of Virgo could be significant here as well. Either you have placements, you could be dealing with someone that has placements, or the energy is just here. Okay, so this can talk of planning, organizing. We have practical plans. Okay, we have practical dreams, practical goals. We also have an energy of criticizing, perfectionism, okay, and fixing. Virgos can be fixer-uppers. They like to fix problems. They like to problem solve. They're also very thoughtful, okay, and they pay very close attention to detail. And that could be something that is required in your job, this goal of yours that you're trying to work towards, okay? Some of you could be a relationship, but I feel heavy work energy here. So, and it, you know, it is emphasizing that you will be kind of keeping away from others. Okay, because you're so focused on this dream of yours. So I feel like a lot of you, this is going to be some kind of goal or dream or business that you're doing, okay, or a hobby, something that you're working on. Okay, so starting off the reading, we have exactly what I saw in the channel message. This is nuts. We have something surprising you. Okay, it kind of shakes things up for you. You weren't expecting this. Okay, it comes as a surprise. And I do see that this has to do with a wish. This has to do with something that you've really wanted for yourself, a dream, a goal, a wish of yours. And it's coming out of nowhere. Something is going to come into your life. This is almost that energy of that star crashing down on you. Here's the star. We have like something crashing down into the tower. Okay. And I do see some defensiveness here. Okay, some of you may also have people around you that feel defensive. Okay, they feel wounded, they feel untrusting or something like that, maybe just defensive about this because something's happening for you, and maybe you need to keep away from them. It's kind of what I'm seeing. Okay, so some of you are getting some really good news. Some really big opportunity is coming into your life. It's falling on your lap, or something is progressing with your business, with your dreams, and it's very good. It is something so good, but it is making you feel a little bit like you don't know. You're worried, you're scared, you're not sure. You feel some type of way, you have mixed emotions about it. You feel like this change might be too big for me. This change is too quick. I wasn't expecting to need to make these changes, or I wasn't expecting to need to put so much of myself in this. I wasn't expecting things to change right now. Okay? It could be something like where you put something out there, you started a business, and now you have all these opportunities coming in. People want to work with you, people want to sign you, people want to have you work under their corporation, or they want to sign some big contract with you, and maybe it's going to require you to travel. Maybe it's going to require you to move. Maybe it's going to require you to basically have no personal life, no friends, no love life, nothing. It will be different for all of you, okay? But yeah, wish come true. Very happy about this. Now, we do have an energy of Page of Cups next to this Star card. So it's almost like this was something that you dreamed and hoped and wished for, or manifested when you were in this youthful energy. You could have been younger when you wished for this. This could be like a childhood dream of yours, or you could be this type of person that likes to be in a playful, goofy kind of free energy, where, you know, they like to goof off, they like to be funny, they like to hang out with friends. They're just a very free energy, okay? It's not so much a serious energy. It's more about fun and lightheartedness. And that's when you may have kind of wished on this star, okay? You may have like come up with a dream, a goal, a fantasy that you had, and you were in this very playful, youthful energy. We have a little fish in the cup, and this is a water sign card, so it's bringing up Pisces, and Pisces are dreamers. So you could have been in this very dreamer energy when you kind of manifested this, and thus maybe not really prepared, or not really, maybe didn't think of how committed you would have to be to this, how much time it would really take of you, the things that you would have to give up in order to have this. You definitely were not in a space where you were thinking of that. It was just like fun and a dream and a fantasy to you, but now it's like, it's happening. It's really happening, and now you're like, holy shit, what am I going to do? What am I going to decide? I don't know if I'm ready for this. Okay, but it's everything you've ever wanted. So I definitely would say go for it. Now, with this Page of Cups energy, this can talk of friendships as well. And we do have the Five of Pentacles next to it, which is an energy of abandoning, or feeling abandoned, or feeling left out in the cold, feeling forgotten, left out. So some of you, you know, you may not have time for friends anymore, and you are in this kind of like playful, youthful, free energy where you like to be with friends, you like to have fun, but you may realize that you may need to leave some friends behind. Okay, you may need to give up your social life. You may need to give up, your social life, having a love life, having friends in your life, having fun. This can be an energy of having fun. And you may need to give that up. You may need to leave that behind. And some of you may also have friends in your life that you may start to feel like they're left out in the cold. They're forgotten. They're abandoned by you. You may need to do that in order to have this wish, this dream of yours. And that may be where this collective energy of defensiveness is coming from. You know, not only may you feel defensive about all this happening and where it's going to take you and what you need to do to commit to it, you may have friends that feel left out by you, forgotten, maybe even abandoned by you. Okay, and they may feel defensive. Okay, some of you could have a partner as well that may feel defensive as well, because maybe you are required to never see them. Maybe you just won't have time or energy for them. Maybe you need to move across the world or travel a lot. Maybe you need to go on tour. Whatever it is for you, it is making people feel like you're leaving me. You're going to abandon me. You're not going to be here for me anymore. I'm not going to see you anymore. You won't have time for me anymore. And they feel some type of way about it. Now, others of you, it's just going to be you. You feel defensive about this. I feel like you were getting comfortable where you were. Maybe, like I said, this dream, this star was outside of you, and it was much easier for you to digest and kind of, ooh la la, is starting to happen, and it's a dream and it's a fantasy. But now it's like, no, this is becoming a reality. Okay, it's a little scary here. Now, I do see with the Wheel of Fortune underneath this tower and the, I think it is 9 of Wands. Sometimes I forget here. Yeah, it's 9 of Wands. With this Wheel of Fortune underneath it, this was meant to happen. And this is going to work out in your favor. This talks of karma, destiny, divine timing. Okay, when it's meant to happen, it will. And I feel like it is now time. It is all coming together. And this is for your greatest good. This is like, it is all supposed to happen this way. And I feel like this is very fortunate for you, okay? This surprise is very fortunate. It's very lucky, okay? You're going to feel like a big winner here. And this reminds me of another reading I did. I think it's called Your Wishes Are Coming True. Okay, so it's almost like another continuation of that reading. A lot of Aquariuses have something very fortunate happening to them. Maybe it's a lot of hard work that they've put into something, a business, a dream, a goal, a dream partner, whatever it is. Aquarius says you are coming into something and this is meant to happen. This is your destiny, okay? Very fortunate here, and unfortunately it is causing you to make a very big decision. Okay, you need to put your judgment here. You need to use your judgment and make a very, very crucial and important decision here. Okay? You may need to review things, review what it's actually going to take, review the time it's going to take, where it's going to take you, and kind of weigh those options out. I feel like it's something that you absolutely want to go for. And unfortunately here again, you are going to be needing to close out a cycle here in your life. So this could be a cycle with having fun, goofing off, playing around, being free, traveling lots, having friends, enjoying life. That may all need to come to an end, okay? Because you need to get serious about this commitment, this dream, this business. You're very fortunate to have gotten this opportunity and to having all of this happen for you. And that's why you're going to have to get really serious and committed and close things out that no longer serve you or just need to be closed out. Okay, because you're starting a brand new cycle. We have the 3 of Wands across from the Tower and the Star. We have the 7 of Pentacles and we have the Temperance. That really indicates to me that this is something that you've been waiting for a long time. Okay, like I said, it's next to the Wheel of Fortune, so divine timing was at play. You could have been waiting for this to happen for a long time, waiting for timing to align, okay, waiting for this to manifest. And you definitely were waiting for this Tower moment. So this surprise, this good news with the Star, you were waiting for this. And I do see you very much invested in this. You have put a lot of time, energy, and money into this. A lot of work into this. So you were just waiting for your payoff. You were just waiting for your results. You were just waiting for your investment to come through. You did wait and wait and wait for this to grow. Okay, and I do see the Temperance across from that. So you are very balanced about this, very happy. This is something that you want. But what's making it so tough for you is knowing that you're going to have to close cycles out in your life. Knowing that you may not have time for things that you used to enjoy anymore. You may not be able to see people or friends. You may have to move. You may have to relocate. Okay, it's tough. I do feel this tough feeling and like, oh no, kind of worried. Maybe worried that people are going to forget about you or it's going to ruin things for you with your relationship or your friendships, whatever. You could have some fears here. You could have some doubts. You could have some reservations, okay? And that's making it all tough here for you. Now, I also see here, while you were waiting for this to happen, while you were dreaming, kind of planning, having these fantasies, you were in this very playful kind of friendly energy with people, goofing off, having fun, playing, not having to be so serious about anything. Maybe having freedom to go where you wanted, travel where you wanted, do what you wanted, see who you wanted. And you were just having fun while you were waiting. Okay, so, in the meantime, you were also working with other people, collabing with people, and just having fun with it. But again, we have the Judgment across from working with others, and we have the World beside working with others. And we have that across from the Page of Cups, which is friendships. So what needs to come to an end here is this collaboration with others, working with others, seeing friends, collabing with friends, traveling with friends, having fun, having a social life. This is what you need to make this very, very big decision about. Okay, some of you that have children, this could be children as well. There's something about your children working with others. Maybe you work in some kind of childcare thing, or something to do with children, or something to do with working with others. You may need to close that out. And that's very difficult for you to do. You feel some type of way about it. But this is for your best. This is for your greatest good. This is better. It's going to work out better this way. But it's hard. It doesn't make it any easier. Okay? So that's what kind of needs to come to an end. It will be different things for some of you. Some of you it's just friends, a social life. Others of you it's some kind of job that you do where you collab with others. Some of you it could be something to do with children. Okay, or something that's fun for you. It's light. It gives you freedom, but maybe you can't do that anymore because you have to commit to something else that you really wanted. Now below the Star and the Page of Cups, this kind of wish that you wanted while you were dreaming, you were being creative, you were having fun with it, you were maybe not being so serious about it, but kind of being open to it. Well, I do see that you're going to have to move into this very serious, committed energy, the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is a boss kind of energy. Okay, they are very successful. They do very well financially. So they usually run their own business. They could be CEO of a company or a boss. You could be the owner of your own company or corporation or business. And yeah, you make great money, very successful, but it does require a lot of your time. Okay, it does require a lot of commitment from you, and it does require a lot of, I think I already said time, but this individual here is very busy. This individual usually doesn't have time for other people, okay? People don't usually see the King of Pentacles that often because they are so busy. And that is really the reality of this business of yours, this goal, this dream of yours. It is going to require you to be in this King of Pentacles energy. Meanwhile, you were having fun in this Page of Cups energy. You were having fun with your friends. You were having fun being lighthearted about it and not being so serious about it. But it is going to require you to be serious and committed. Okay, so and I do see across from that we have the Emperor, we have the King of Pentacles, and the Star. This wish of yours, this dream of yours, you are going to be moving into the King of Pentacles energy, or it requires you to move into that energy. Some of you, this has already happened, so you've been in this King of Pentacles energy. Okay, and some of you, this hasn't happened yet. It's just starting to happen, okay? And you are going to move from the King of Pentacles energy into the energy of an Emperor. So this is another level up from the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles, yes, is a boss, a very positive card, but the Emperor is another level even higher. So the Emperor has all the kings in them. They are very high status. They are high ranking. Okay, this Emperor is the highest ranking individual out of all the kings. Okay, so you will be leveling up to an even higher position in life. So going from very busy, running your own business, to becoming a boss that runs an empire. So this is the point where you have people working for you, people running your business for you. And at this point, you probably have more time. You have more time to go on vacations. You have more money to do things that you want. You know, the emperor, people come to them. So they kind of sit around and they can kind of run an empire. Well, the King of Pentacles is the one that runs the business. They're very busy. Okay. They're about their money, their empire. And at this point, you have the empire. It's built. So now you can kind of enjoy the fruits of your labor. You can relax a little bit more. This is the equivalent of an empress, where they can sit around and people come to them. People bring them things. People check in with them. Okay. So probably at this point, you'll have more people working for you, taking over for you, and you're at like super boss mode. Okay. This is an even higher level of a boss. And that's what you want to work towards. That's where you're going. Okay. Some of you don't really see this with the moon card across from it. You're not seeing that right now when you get hit with this news that is going to change things for you. It's very positive news though, but it may make you feel some type of way. Okay. Uncertain. You're not really seeing that. And some of you may reach a point here where you work in silence. Okay, you will become this boss status, this super high ranking emperor status, but you'll be working in silence. It's almost like when you get to this level, some of you will own the enterprise. You'll own the corporation. You'll own the company. You'll own everything. And it's almost like, you know, people don't know you. You're that boss that people don't even know. They don't see the boss. They don't know the boss. They've never seen them in the office because you have managers, you have co-founders working for you, you have other people working for you. There's something about being an emperor in silence. This is hidden from people. So yeah, it's like, you know, that's what happens. You reach that level of success and usually you want to keep that hidden from people. You're humble about it. You don't want people to know about your money, your success, your businesses. So that could be what that's talking about. I do see that you'll be in a very balanced energy when you reach the emperor status. And it's almost like being hidden, keeping things hidden, keeping things secret, working in silence, being this kind of a head honcho that nobody knows about. Nobody knows, nobody sees you in the office. That's going to bring you a lot of peace. Okay, a lot of happiness here, a lot of peace, a lot of balance. It's like, yes, finally I can relax. People don't know who I am. People don't know about my money. People don't know about anything. It's like I'm free. I definitely do see that indicated a couple times here that there's something being kept hidden. There's something that you're working on in silence. Even when you're in this King of Pentacles energy, you're very invested and very devoted and committed to this. Very busy as well. But there's something hidden about this. There's something secret about this. There's something that people don't see. And it could be you. You're the one that's hidden. You're so busy, nobody sees you. Now, with the King of Pentacles here, we do have 2 Page of Cups on either side of this Emperor when it's across. And that could indicate that when you are very busy, you are very committed, you don't have a lot of time. I do see a lot of friends around you. I see friends trying to message you, trying to get you out, trying to get you to come hang out with them, socialize, goof off. They bring this lighthearted energy to you. But it's almost like you just don't have the time. A King of Pentacles doesn't really have time for these child energies. Okay? And that could be part of it. Some of you have children. You may realize, like, I don't even have time for my own children. Okay, you may have to move somewhere else and leave children behind with a spouse, or, you know, it'll be kind of slightly different for all of you what your story is. But some of you it's friends, some of you it's children. Okay, that may be something that you realize needs to come to an end. Okay, that's what you need to wrap up. And you may realize that, you know, it's like, I really just don't have time. I keep making plans with these friends, but I keep not showing up. I keep being too tired, and then I flake and I cancel. And, you know, things come up with work, and then I can't go out with them. I can't see them. And it's like, I really just don't have time. And I know that this needs to come to an end. I know that I need to focus on my business. I can't afford being distracted right now. I can't afford being in this non-serious energy when I really have a lot, held up in this business. Okay. And as a result, friends may feel left out, like I said, abandoned. Some of them may even start to become bitter with you. They may become a little envious, jealous, or just not understanding. Okay, because the Page of Cups is an emotional type of energy, but it's also a childish version of the emotions. So that can talk of jealousy. Okay. They may not understand how devoted and serious and committed that you need to be to this business or this goal of yours. They're just not understanding. And so they may just feel, kind of bitter with you, maybe frustrated with you, maybe emotional with you, maybe jealous, maybe hypersensitive with you. And that may be why you just come to this decision later on where you realize that you just need to close that out because you just don't have time. You're tired of giving people false hope or coming off like a flake and upsetting people. So you may just realize, like, I really just don't have time. I really just need to focus on my business or my goal or my dream. Because unfortunately, me trying to balance these two things, it's causing a lot of upset. I do see that it comes from a place of these people missing you. Some of you have children that miss you. Others of you have friends that miss you. Some of you miss this lighthearted, goofy, playful energy that you had before. The freedom that you had to play, to have fun, to travel, to go out with friends, to be happy and not think about anything, just dream, just create. Some of you may even miss that energy, and others of you have friends that miss you. You may miss your friends, okay? Some of them may want to return. They may try to come back, okay? I do feel that the best time for this is when you've reached this level of success. When you reach this emperor status, and now you have people working for you, or you're able to sit around and you've built this empire, I do feel that, people are going to want to return. People are going to miss you. You may miss people of the past. These are friends that felt abandoned by you or rejected or pushed away, or you miss them. And this is a much better time for you because you're at peace. You're at this state of balance now in your career, with your goal, with your dream. You're much more stable now, and you don't have to put in as much work. Okay, you're the one in charge. You get people to work for you. So that's a much better time. And with the moon here, you may not see that. You may not be seeing that in the moment. It's like, you know what? In the future, when things are more stable and I've accomplished this and I've built this empire, then I will have time. I'll have time to have a social life, have friends. Maybe you want children. Maybe you'll have time for that later, or whatever it is, a relationship. There will be time for that in the future. And it's hard. It is hard because people who run businesses tend to be very lonely and very misunderstood. But they're trying to do something, okay? And that's what I see happening here. I do see that, with friends feeling left out by you. You may also feel very, discluded from your friends. You may feel forgotten by friends. You may feel left out by friends. And this is a very lonely energy. This feels like being shut out from friends. So some of you may also find that over time, you feel like people just don't think of you anymore. People don't bother with you anymore. Or you just feel lonely being away from your friends. Okay? I do feel like you have friends that miss you dearly. So some of you don't have friends that shut you out or anything like that. Others of you may, because this may go on for a long time. But I feel like some of you have friends that really miss you. And they will return. I do see that while you're very busy and working at this goal, this dream, you are going to miss your friends. You are going to be very nostalgic. And that's probably where the loneliness will come in, okay? I feel like if anyone can handle this, you can handle it the best, Aquarius. You guys are very autonomous. You're very much used to doing your own thing, and you're very detached for the most part. So you don't get very hung up on things, and you're not codependent is what I'm saying. But even you are going to start to feel this memories of the past, feeling lonely, missing your friends, missing your children, whatever. You will. And that's going to be tough, you know. I do see that there is still investment among friends to work with you. There's still investment among children, family to see you, to spend time with you, or you them. You will still be invested. You will have these memories, this energy of missing people of the past, missing friends, missing children, and still feeling very invested in them, in working with them and working it out with them. Some of you have partners and you still want to work on things. You still want to be with them, even though you're very busy, you don't have energy, you don't have time. Some of you may be away from them physically. You're very invested in still working this out with them. But you know that right now, it's like you're just not going to have time. It's very difficult. I feel for you. Now, in the outcome, we do have an energy of wish fulfillment, okay? This is a lot of emotional fulfillment together with whoever that you're with, your family, your children, your spouse, your boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever. There's a lot of togetherness in this card. So you will reach a point where you feel emotionally fulfilled. You feel like you're being taken care of emotionally. You're full of love. You're happy. You're content with others. This could be your friends that you left behind. This could be your family members that you left behind. Because some of you may have to travel somewhere else, okay? So you may actually leave people behind. All right? You may even have a partner that you leave behind for some time. Okay? Now, I do see the devil. So there could be obsessive thoughts here. There could be pessimism. There could be negative thoughts. There could be obsession. You know, there seems to be obsession with having this, with working with others, giving attention to others. Okay? This could even be money. Okay? There's almost like an obsession with having it all. You're going to have this dream that you're working on this goal, but then you're going to be heavily focused on, I want a family. I want to settle down. I want to be with my partner. I want to be with my friends and family again. And it's like, I want to spoil them. I want to give them gifts. I want to be able to give back to them. Very fixated on this because it's the one thing that you don't have in the moment. So you may have your career going well, you may be making lots of money, but then I just see you very fixated on wanting more togetherness, wanting more family, wanting more love, wanting to feel more emotionally fulfilled, and willing to give them the world, willing to spoil them, give them gifts, take care of them, be generous with your time, energy, and attention, because maybe you weren't able to do that before. Okay, there's a lot of obsession with this. Okay, obsession. And some of you may even have people that are obsessed with you, people that are obsessed with being with you, okay, being together with you, because some of you have a lot of money. So you may have people obsessed with you because of that. You may have a lot of suitors that want to be with you. Again, it talks of success, and it almost talks of the negative aspects of success. You know, when you reach a point of success, not only does it take a lot of hard work, not only is it going to be very lonely at the top, you're going to have to be careful with people that have ulterior motives, people that are not in it for the right reasons, okay? People that just want your money, people that just want to be with you because you're successful. So there's that. You need to worry about that. You need to, not worry, but you need to look out for that, okay? And some of you have negative thinking patterns about this. You may have obsession. You may be very fixated on these things. You want more time, energy, and attention, or you want to give more of that to the people that you love. You just want to be happy emotionally, and that's what happens. You know, a lot of very successful, wealthy people, they spend so much time working on their goals and dreams, but they're very lonely. And when they reach the top, they may have lost family members, friends, partners, and you start thinking about, was this really what I wanted? Was this really worth it? Is money everything? And you start to realize, like, money isn't everything. It could be a little bit of that, okay? You could have that happening when you reach this success, and it's just like becoming very fixated on, I really want a family. I really want this love, this relationship. I want to feel emotionally fulfilled. and either wanting more attention from people, more energy and effort from people, or wanting to give this to the people that you love. That's kind of what I'm feeling. I feel like it is giving it to the people that you love, because you work very hard to obtain all of this. Now you reach a place where now you want to give back. You want to help. Okay, a very charitable energy here, because you want to work on your emotional life, your emotional fulfillment. You have all this ambition in you with this goal and dream. And that could be why at the beginning you felt defensive, because you knew things were going to change. You knew that you wouldn't have time for people. You knew that you might lose friends, partners. You knew that you may make family members feel abandoned. And that's what you're worried about. But this is something that you wanted, and it is going to work out in your best interest here, okay? This is your destiny. Some of you need to come into all this money, abundance, and success so that you can help the people around you. You're going to help so many people. You're going to be so charitable. You're going to really support people around you, and maybe even help them reach their full potential. Like if it's kids, family members, friends, a partner. This is for the greatest good. I do see that. Okay? Just remember that you are good enough. Some of you, this is a message for the people around you that may feel abandoned. Some of you may feel abandoned by people. You know, people may turn on you because you don't have time for them anymore. And I've been there. You know, you can be friends with people for a long time and give them so much support, so much time, energy, and attention. But the minute that you don't have time for them anymore, they turn on you. And now all of a sudden you both hate each other. What the fuck? It happens, okay? It's sad to say, but it does happen. A lot of people in high positions of success will all tell you the same thing. You have to make a lot of painful sacrifices to get there. So let's take a look at your external energies here. What are the external energies? Okay, we have news coming in, okay? Abrupt news, abrupt communication coming in for you. We have King of Pentacles. This could be coming in from a King of Pentacles, and some of you will become a King of Pentacles yourself. Some of you already are in the King of Pentacles energy, where you're very busy, but you're also very successful in your business, okay? You have good finances. You're very committed to what you do. Okay, you're also somebody who is ready for commitment. You're ready to settle down, but you're a very busy individual. But because you're so busy, you have the money, the finances, the stability to take care of a family, of a partner, whatever. So I do see you getting some abrupt communication from a King of Pentacles type of energy, or this could be about King of Pentacles energy. Kind of matches what I see here. It's like you're finding out that you really need to commit. This is going to take a lot of your time. This is going to be very hard work. And you're like, I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I'm ready for that. Yeah, abrupt communication coming in. Something, some kind of news coming to you about something that you're doing. And it's good. It is good news. But it can be a little scary for you. The High Priestess. So you knew this was going to happen. You had a feeling that this was going to happen for you. You had a feeling that this was coming in for you. Some of you are psychic yourself. Some of you read tarot. And you knew this was going to happen. You already got the insight. You already got the prediction that this was going to happen. Maybe you didn't know when. And maybe you didn't expect it to happen so fast. Okay? Or when it did. Some of you are, you know, intuitively knowing that this is going to take a lot of work, a lot of commitment, a lot of time. Ace of Swords, clarity. So you're getting clarity. Someone is coming in to speak some truth and you are finding something out. You are now realizing that what you were feeling intuitively about this was right. You were going to get this opportunity. This was going to go right for you. This was going to be successful. But you also know, you have clarity now that things are going to change for you. You're starting a brand new cycle, and that is going to require some sacrifices. Okay. Now I see a Queen of Swords energy here. So being very much in your logic, okay, detaching from your emotions, trying to make your decisions from a logical standpoint. Okay. I also feel like she's thinking a lot. She's pondering. And she's really trying to put her emotions aside because, you know, it's making you feel a little conflicted here, a little defensive, a little worried, a little paranoid here. Okay, what if it doesn't go right? What if I lose a lot? What if this and this goes wrong? Or I'm just not ready. I'm not ready for things to change. I see you going into a very logical energy. Like, okay, I need to think about this in a more non-emotional way. Six of Swords. So there's an energy here of you moving away emotionally from something, moving away from troubled waters. Things are about to be a lot smoother for you. Things are getting better in your life. You're going to be able to sail away from rocky times, maybe having debt, maybe having fears, not having what you want to having what you want, having more stability in your life, things going better for you. Definitely moving into much better times. And that's what you're thinking about. You're trying to really consider the fact that this is really a really good opportunity for you. This is really lucky that you have this, and you should definitely take the opportunity. You should definitely keep working at this. You should definitely commit to this. It's going to make things better for you. And again, some of you have relocation coming in for you. You may have to move. And that's what you're really trying to think about logically. It is for the best, but it's hard because you may have to leave behind some people, right? At least for the time being. Two of Swords. Yeah, a little bit in your head over this, okay? A little confused. Maybe not wanting to make a decision just yet because you're not ready to make the decision. You may overthink it. You may feel like I don't have enough information. But you do. It's just your nerves. I feel like it's a lot of nerves, okay? You could have anxiety about this change that's coming in for you. Now, because I don't feel that this is someone else, this is all about you. I don't feel that I'm being called here to pull damaged confessions, okay? Because that's more about like toxicity in others, okay? So now let's take a look at your independent energy. Magician. Okay, I'm just getting a message about that you are good enough. Some of you may doubt your abilities. You may doubt your talent. You may doubt if you're good enough. You know, it may be a competitive market that you're in. You may feel, I do see some reservations, some doubts, some fears that maybe you're not good enough. Maybe you're going to fail. Maybe this isn't going to work out. Maybe you'll lose more than you gain. Remember that you are good enough. Remember, as I said, Virgo can be a very critical type of energy. Okay, so you may be very critical of yourself. You may be very judgy of yourself. You may be a little bit of a nitpicker or a perfectionist of yourself. This may cause you to have insecurities. This may cause you to not feel good enough for something. Okay, remember with this card, gentleness. Be kind to yourself and others. Okay, speak words of love towards yourself, I feel. Okay, with the Magician card, you manifested this. You've called this in. You manifested this to happen. Wow, the Empress. You're that type of person that can really manifest things quickly, okay? Yeah, things, your goals, your dreams, your manifestations are all attracted to you because you're in this beautiful Empress energy where you have it all. You have all the qualities of all the queens, okay? Not only are you very grounded, very committed, very successful, practical, hardworking, you're very smart, you're intelligent, you're analytical, you know how to strategize, you know how to disconnect from your emotions when you need to make important decisions, and you're also a very loving, kind, nurturing person that takes care of people. Okay, some of you are also very sexy, very attractive, good looking. Okay, you also have a lot of vitality, a lot of energy, drive, motivation. You're very creative. You go for what you want. You're fearless. You have a lot of really good qualities in you. And that's why you attract things that you want in life very quickly, because you're in this very beautiful energy. Now, being the Empress takes work. It doesn't happen overnight. You have to heal. You have to work on yourself. You have to make changes about yourself. You have to try and be a better person. It's not easy to be in the Empress, energy. But if you are in the Empress energy, you've done a lot of work. You've gone through a lot of pain. You've learned a lot of lessons. And you've come out stronger. Three of Wands. So more energy of waiting. Okay, this is what you've been waiting for. You have birthed this. This is like a new business idea or a career, a goal, a dream that you really wanted. And you birthed this in your womb. You manifested this. You put all your tools to create this. You used everything that you have to make something happen. And meanwhile, kind of being in this really beautiful energy. And then being very patient with your manifestations and waiting for it to happen. Waiting for your ships to come in. And now they've come in. And it's like you're in disbelief. You weren't expecting this to happen. This is crazy. The Hermit. So I do see you kind of withdrawing, okay? Thinking about things. I do see you doing that here as well. You are going to make a very important decision. It's going to change a lot of things in your life. And so you are taking some time out from the world. This matches up with this card, Sanctuary. This is a card of being a hermit, okay? Taking time out for yourself, okay? Take time out from the world, spend more time alone, go on a retreat. And that's the same as the Hermit, okay? So needing to take a retreat, a vacation, time away from people, being quiet, thinking a lot, okay? Reflecting, detaching from people, basically. Let's get one or two more. Let's get one more. Okay, so the World reversed. So we have the same card here upright. The World talks of a brand new cycle, closing out a cycle, starting a brand new cycle. And it can be a very bittersweet energy. This is the same energy as when you graduate from high school. It's bittersweet. Okay, it's sweet because you're done. You don't have to do high school anymore. You're moving on to the next chapter of your life. But it's bitter because you're going to miss your teachers. You're going to miss your classroom. You're going to miss your friends. You're going to miss being in high school. Things are not going to be the same anymore. And so there's an energy here of you kind of retreating and thinking and reflecting because there's a part of you that doesn't want to close out a cycle. There's a part of you that isn't wanting to end something. There's a part of you that is still hanging on to something that you know needs to change. You know you need to give it up, but you're not quite ready to do that. You weren't expecting that you were going to need to do that or something like that. Okay, so yeah, struggling still with this kind of releasing of something, this ending of a chapter. It's hard for you and you don't want to close it out. You don't want to, but you need to, and you're going to, I feel. Okay. Page of Wands reversed. Okay, I do see a lot of drama. There could be gossip, drama, jealousy, fighting, conflict. Not nice energy here. And, it could be attached to a cycle that you need to close out. Some of you have jobs that you need to close out, and it's full of this type of energy. Just nasty energy at work, or nasty energy with these friends, or nasty energy with something that you know you need to get rid of. It's for the best. This is going to work out in your greatest good. You know that, or you don't know that, but it is. Okay? I don't understand why you're hanging on to this. It's like an energy of like, no, I don't want to close things out. I'm not ready. But then there's this energy of like all this drama, all this chaos, all this gossip, all this jealousy, okay, fighting. This could be energy of like players in your life if you have been involved romantically with people that have played you, cheated on you, okay? Just not nice energy for whatever area in your life this is talking about, okay? And there's something about it that you are worried about closing it out. It seems like it's really just going to be better for you if you let go of it, but there's something about it that you're not ready, or you're scared of change, you're scared of uncharted territory. It may just be change. Change is hard, okay? You may kind of be comfortable in this energy. You kind of got used to it, and now you're worried. There may also be people that don't want you to close out a cycle. Okay, these are people that have this nasty energy to them. Drama, gossip, jealousy, okay? Fighting with you lots, competing with you. They may not want you to close out a cycle, but I do feel that there is some hesitation on your end as well. Yeah, Two of Wands. You have to make a decision. You have a decision you need to make. You're at a crossroads. You don't know which direction you want to go in, but one of these directions has the world. It has a map, or it's a drawing, sorry. But there's like the globe, okay? So you have the world in this direction, in this choice, and you are holding on to it. You are looking in this direction. You do want this one, but there's something about this one that you're kind of leaving against the wall, because you're not ready to put it down. You still want it there just in case. So it could be something of you like to have two options in things. It could be a job. It could be another career. It could be something else. And you like having that in your life for security, or because you're scared of change, or it's a backup or something like that, okay? Justice. Fair, balanced. Okay, this is justice though, is what I'm feeling. This, you leaving these people, you leaving this old cycle is justice. This is fair. This is balanced. This is your karma. You should not be in this energy anymore, okay? Some of you are in this energy. It could be from external sources, other people, and it's time for you to leave that behind. This is what you deserve. You don't deserve to be in that energy anymore. But it's hard, okay? Now, I do see King of Wands energy. I see the Chariot. So this is you really coming into your power, okay? Being very passionate, looking forward, taking action, okay? Getting very motivated, very excited, very creative with it, and just going for it. Taking action. The Chariot is movement forward, okay? And this is victorious movement forward as well. So when you finally make that decision to let go and just move forward in life and go for it and put your all into this thing, you're going to move forward successfully, victoriously. Look at that. Five of Wands reversed. No more conflict. No more fighting. You're giving that up. You're not willing to fight anymore. You're not willing to have drama, conflict in your life anymore. You're sick and tired of this competition. You're sick and tired of all these people. You're done. Amazing. It's almost like what was taking me so long to do this. Okay, it could just be some fears here. That is so beautiful, you guys. Let's take a look at your blessings, and then we're going to sign off. Oh, you've got one right now. New skill. So some of you have a blessing coming in of a new skill. This isn't going to resonate for everybody. It says helping and teaching others. Service. It says top provider. It says money, relief to others. It says good karma. It says successful. So some of you, this goal, this dream that this whole reading is about is this new skill that you've acquired. It may not be super, super new, but it is newer compared to this old thing that you were involved in, okay? And it is going to bring you a lot of success. I do see you moving to the top of your industry. You are going to be like a top provider. And it's going to bring in a lot of abundance, money. It says relief to others. Like I said, you may be able to help people that are in need with this job, this abundance. And yeah, you can bring in a lot of success. Some of you, this is something that is in service to others. Some of you, it's not. Okay, it could be something about helping and teaching others. Okay. It is going to be a huge blessing to you. So if you're wondering, that's your confirmation. This new thing that you want to do, that may be a little scary for you, but it's everything you wanted. This is going to be a huge blessing to you. So go for it. Confidence boost. It says looking and feeling your best. It says money. It says dating, success, procedures, glow up, makeover, love coming in. Okay, so some of you have a blessing of a confidence boost coming in. Now, what it takes to get that confidence boost will be different for all of you. Some of you, it's a physical thing. Maybe you want to work on your body, you want to get healthy, you want to lose weight. Then that may be what comes in for you. Others of you, you may come into more money, which is going to provide you the time, the resources to be able to do something for yourself. Maybe it's your health, your physical appearance. It could be something else that is really going to make you feel good about yourself, okay? Some of you will have love coming in as a result of this. Some of you have love coming in, and that is what is boosting your confidence. Okay, others of you are going to be spoiling yourself with this money that you're getting. Okay, looking and feeling your best. So some of you are going to pay for procedures. You're going to have a glow up. You're going to look better. You're going to be healthier, more radiant, okay, stronger. Some of you are just going to go through a makeover. Maybe it's a wardrobe makeover, buying yourself new clothes, whatever. It will be different for all of you, but you guys are going to feel really good about yourself, really confident, and that's really great. That's great to have. So that's beautiful, you guys. I really hope that this resonated for you. If it didn't, you can always check your other signs. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe and hit the bell so you can get notified every time I post a new video. Feel free to follow me on TikTok as well. Thank you very much.